Why, hello, human beings. How you doing today? My name is Sendo Q, and thank you for visiting my channel. Now, I did a PC build this past weekend, and we got some bad news and some good. Good news is I was recording, and I was actually happy about that, and I was excited. Bad news is I lost some of the footage. So I think for now on, when I do a PC build, I'm actually going to do it live and show you the process that I want to do PC builds now. So I do apologize. I thought I could make the editing and all this stuff good, but I lost some of the footage. So I'm here right now to say, hey, I do apologize for the video being super short compared to a PC build because I really wanted to do a PC build in front of you. So with that being said, as you can see, I got a black PC case in the back of me right now. I'm about to go ahead and build a PC for this one kid, and this is just me contributing to him. He's my sister friend, and I thought it'd be a good time to donate some of the parts that I have that I don't use. My old motherboard, my old CPU, just hand me downs pretty much just to give to the kid. And I thought that'd be pretty nice. I need to talk to his mom about it and everything like that. So with that being said, I do apologize about the short video. And I apologize about editing this kind of late because I've been working like crazy and I really just want to try to give people some content. So when I do PC builds from now on, I'm just streaming it straight out so people could come by. I try to put up some notes on, hey, I want to get start streaming and stuff. So gotta learn more stuff about streaming, and I guess I could talk about my PC build when I'm ready. And let's go with me showing you this video on how far I got. So I hope everybody enjoyed yourself, and I do apologize. And everybody's human. My name's Sendo Q, and you have yourself a great night. See ya. Well, hello everybody. How you doing today? This is Sendo Q coming with you with a PC build. Now, I'm very excited to build this PC. Whitney picked up some parts and we're just gonna go ahead and build. Everything was under $1,500. I mean $15. I mean $1,500, which was the budget that we're going to do. And we got some parts and we're gonna go ahead and build. As you know about the case, and you know about pretty much all the stuff that I said, but I won't go through stuff that's pretty quick. She picked up the Huntsman Mini from Razer, not a bad keyboard. She got the Ryzen 5, the 3600. I know it's last gen, but $200, not bad. We got a B450 Aorus Elite V2 motherboard. $119, but since I got both these at Micro Center, it was $300 altogether. Just got knockoff $20, and that was amazing. We got a 650 watt gold power supply, so it's semi-modular. We got a Asus Wi-Fi card because this card does not have Wi-Fi. Last time I heard, if it does, I can always return this and get the money back. That's fine. This mat, I a mouse pad and stuff like that, and she got a AOC 144 hertz 1080p monitor. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use the monitor, see if it works, see if I can see anything else, try to put everything together, and we're gonna go ahead and build. So let's get to it. I'm gonna try to do like a step-by-step build, and if that's I'm gonna try to do a step-by-step build. So if you wanna do a step-by-step, we got it right here. So let's go ahead and start by moving some of this stuff off. Okay, everybody. So the reason why I came up close, so I can show you how I'm going to prep the motherboard and put the cooler on and everything. So as you can see, we got the B450 Aurorus Elite V2. So like I said, it's the last gen Ryzen, and Micro Center say these two will match perfectly. So I got my CPU, everything else, so I can show you how to put it together. I won't look at it at a certain way so you could see how it works. So with that being said, let's work on it. So what's good about this board? It was $100 and it actually not that bad of a board. Pull this out. And like everything, you got yourself the motherboard, which isn't the anti-static thing. Then we got the 2 screws for the M.2, which we're going to put in. We got SATA cables. And then we got the manual with a CD. So manual with CD. And we got a sticker for, oh, nice quality sticker. Ours. I think I'm going to put that in the case for it. So, if you have problems, always look at your manual, just in case. Put this in correctly, if you don't mind. Now, we're going to use this box because the box is an anti-static resist table. So, we're going to put the motherboard right on it. Take out the static bag. If it works. Grab it from the side. Now with this motherboard, it have the AIO shield right on here. So you don't have to put the AIO shield on the case. It comes pre-applied. So now I'm just going to peel off these. If you like this sound, I'm not a big fan, but here you go. Ooh, that's not a pool fan. I don't know if that was a good pull or not, but I think I have one more. I guess not. I guess not. So, with this board, what we're going to do is we're going to screw these 2 screws right here. Need my screwdriver. Give me 1 second. The reason why I'm taking these off because the cooler comes with this. And surprise, I got you a brand new cooler on me because I want you to have as much RGB as possible. And the cooler do have an RGB header on top. So, let's go ahead, prep my screwdriver. Okay, so I guess I'd use this. There we go. Okay, second one. Now these lips are for like special ones. That use clamp shield for it. And the reason why I'm screwing these now is because I don't want to damage the CPU. 1 and 2. So I never want to damage the CPU. So I'm taking like most of that stuff off. Now we're going into the CPU right here. All right, this is Ryzen 5 3600. So comes with paperwork. Comes with a cooler. But we already got a cooler that we're going to work with it. I think the cooler's not RGB, so that's good. It's not RGB. And then it comes with a Ryzen CPU. Now, let me see if I turn off the light on this one. Now, I know it looks kind of dark, but there's a little dot right here. Let me get something to point at it. Right here. That's going to match with this dot right here. You can't see it, but it's going to be right there. It's very faint, but you want to match that up. So what we want to do is we want to lift this arm up, pull out, pull up. So this hinge go back and forth. Then what we want to do is we want to take the CPU out. And we do not want to grab it from the top. Try to grab it from the sides. And try to not bend any of these pins because these pins are delicate. This is actually pretty dense. So now what we want to do is we want to plop it in. It's just plop in. Then what we're going to do is we're going to move this up forward. Put it in. Usually give it a wiggle, but don't touch the top. And it's in. CPU in. And let's work with the M.2. This is my favorite team group, M.2. What we want to do is we're going to work on this right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and screw this little thing right here. There we go. M.2 does make the loading time a little bit faster than expected. And this right here, is this a cover? Is this a heat sink? And it comes with thermal paste. You can see that right there. We're going to place it on top of the thing. Okay, so the screw right here. Gotta make sure I find the screw. All right. So some of these don't come with the standoff. You kind of want to put the standoff there. If I'm not mistaken, this is you never want to put it in without the standoff. Because doesn't have the standoff. You get a bag with the standoff and a screw. So that's what we're going to do now. If I'm not mistaken, just take the bigger standoff. Let's put it in real quick. Yeah, take the last one. I just kind of put it in there because I kind of want to know how big the standoff is. Like I said, you get 2 bags in the motherboard. You get one small one, and you get one for the standoff. So what we're going to do is we're going to screw this in the last hole right there. That's pretty tight. Now next, the reason why we want to keep this off the board. So let's go ahead and place this in. Goes in one way because of the notch. As you can see, the notch is right there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to place it in. Till you not force it in, but you want to make sure you hear that clicking part. We're going to put this down. Now you see it's resistant. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull off the small screw. Just like that. Put it in my hand. Grab a small screwdriver, which I do. Hold that down, put that right there. And then what we're doing is we're going to screw that in. Make sure it's level, screw it in. Voila! It's in there now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, peel this off. Like I said, you got thermal paste under it. This is to keep this cool, and it also hides it. So let's go ahead and place this in like that. Now most motherboards don't have it like that. So some motherboards have that. Some motherboard doesn't. So it's not really that important. If you want to keep your M.2 drive cool, that's fine. Just get it. Next, we're going to worry about the RAM. Now, the RAM sticks I have are by a company called Geil, G-E-I-L. It's called Orion. Like I said, I saw Phil's Hardware working with these RAMs. I'm just going to take out the case real quick so I can work with it. Now, if you don't know what slots work with, pull out the motherboard
and look for what slot it is. But I can tell you like this. We're going to work off a dual channel. The RAM not supposed, if you're working with a 4 RAM slot, then you populate all 4 of these. But since we only got 2, we have to find the right bandwidth in order to slot these in. These are 3600 milliamps. And I'm going to look in the manual to find where it goes. Okay. So, it's supposed to work with the second slot and the 4th slot. I'm going from here to here. So, 2nd and 4th. What we're going to do is we're going to pop the 2nd one and the 4th one. Let's see the other side do it. Oh, the 2nd one and 4th one actually work too. So, some motherboards could lift both of these up and some motherboards can't. So, make sure they both open up because you want to put these RAM in as correctly as possible. So, let's take the first stick. Now, if you notice, there is a notch right here that go with the notch right here. It's not always centered, so you want to try to fit it in there and make sure it's there. Okay, now, I'm going to stand up for this one because I'm going to put pressure on it, and you got to hear the clicks. And guess what? The RAM is in. Now, let's do the second one. Ready? Yep, it's in. You hear the clicks? The things are up. And there we go. All right. I think the next one we worry about is the cooler. Now, I got a deep cool cooler for her because it got RGB and it's going to be nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply thermal paste onto the cooler. Now, a lot of people talk about thermal paste. Honestly, you could do the X way, you could do the line way, you could do the turd way or anything like that, as long as you don't over thermal paste, because you really don't want to put a lot unless you're working with thread ripper. But since we're not, when we're doing basic gaming, let's go ahead and add a little bit. Just enough where we could work with it. So I'm going to put it in the middle, like under the Z. Push them out. Just like that. I get the camera. Now, I know a lot of people are going to talk about my thermal paste application, but I think that's good enough to keep it where it's supposed to be. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we'll keep the cooler. So now we're going to go ahead and place this on there. Thermal paste is on there. Make it kind of tight, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and screw each of them in the corner. Kind of not really tight. Just make sure there's even pressure. And then I'll try to make it all even pressure, but you don't want to like screw it on there like completely tightly because you kind of like make that a little bit tight. There we go. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and screw that in there just a tad bit. Alright. It's on there. And we're looking good. So now what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and put the fans on. It's just one fan, so we want to make sure the cables is one way. And like I said, we just want to put the fans on. That's one, and that's two. So there we go. It's on there. Cable's coming out this way. Now, we want to make sure that we got the fans in. So this is the fan cable right here, and right here will be the fans. So we're going to connect the fans right there. Just like that. We worry about the RGB a little later. because I just want to make sure that if the fan's going to work, the fan's going to work. So that's the whole point of trying to make sure the fans work. But we got this already prepped. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and post it. I got everything I need to post it. I just need to connect the cords and everything. So I'll be right back to post up the motherboard and everything. We kind of want to post it up. So I'll be right back.
Okay, so this is the end of the video. Again, apologize about losing all my footage right up to there. I I'm so mad about myself about that. I'm trying to give you content, but I'm going to start doing this live stream because recording it, trying to do all this as a one-man show is really, really difficult, and I'm trying to do the best I can to bring you content. So, with that being said, I want to say thank you to my coworker for letting me build you this PC. I understand you want me to build you another one, and I would be more than happy to do it. This is a fun hobby that I like to do, and I really appreciate what you let me do for you, and you trust me for building your PC. And I want to say thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Well, with that being said, I really appreciate everybody watching this video, cringing it to it because I've been cringing all day editing this video. And hey, my comments are open. If I mess up, let me know because I want to go ahead and give you content that y'all can enjoy and make fun of me because hey, it's all good. It's a free country. It's freedom of speech, and I appreciate everything. And if I earn your subscription, I really do appreciate it. I'm still going to upgrade where I'm making better stream. I'm going to make better content and everything. And maybe I'm going to go ahead and do live streaming, and that's going to be fun. But with that being said, I think this will be it with the video. Again, do apologize about losing the footage. That's not my fault. I don't ask for anything, and it's just I'm learning while I'm doing it. So, hey, appreciate everybody watching this video. I hope I earned your subscription. And with that being said, everybody's human. My name is Central Q, and you have yourself a great day.